everyone, gather around. Chibi Maruko Chan is about to start. A racket at the science lab. Tell me something, sis. In your grade, you get to use alcohol lamps when you hit the science lab, right?
We do. We use it quite often, actually.
Cool. I'll use one for the first time tomorrow. From what I understand, it needs to be lit directly, doesn't it? That's a bit frightening.
It can be dangerous, so you need to be careful.
An alcohol lamp has alcohol in it, so if it gets knocked over while the flame is live, then you're looking at a big disaster.
Disaster is not the word.
It'll be an ocean of flames.
The image I have in mind is petrifying.
If it's any consolation, it hardly happens.
The alcohol lamp is not going to explode in my face when I try and light it, right? That's just intense.
Come on, that won't happen. If any tool were that dangerous, the school would never permit its use.
That's correct. Don't worry, it won't explode.
So, Maruko, what kinds of experiments will you be doing while using the alcohol lamp?
We'll be boiling water.
You're boiling water?
First, we put some water in a beaker and then boil it using an alcohol lamp. The objective of this experiment is to observe how water boils.
Really? Wow. You can see something like that any day of the week. Just watch what happens with the pots in the kitchen. Why should you have to go through the trouble of doing this in a school lab?
But how was I supposed to know that? I was told we're doing it at school, so we're doing it at school.
Yeah, true. I remember when we were told we would be doing the exact same experiment. All I kept asking was, why are we doing this?
So, what were your thoughts after you did it?
Well, that it was just the same as watching a pot in the kitchen.
Yep, it is.
When the water in the pot starts to boil, bubbles appear.
Yes, correct.
And as the water gets hotter and hotter, more and more bubbles will appear.
Yes, true.
And as it reaches boiling point, you start to see really big bubbles, like the ones you see when you fart in a bathtub.
Yes, true.
I wonder why you do an experiment to see something you've already seen.
Like I said, we were told we're going to be doing this at school, and that's it. I don't make the calls, so I have no choice.
Sorry, of course.
Huh? You'll be using an alcohol lamp in your science lab?
Uh-huh. It'll be my first time.
That's great. I wish I could take a photograph of you using an alcohol lamp for the first time. That would be a memory.
I knew you would say that. But it isn't possible. It isn't an open class, and besides, you'll be at work.
Yeah, I know that. Still, when is your science lesson anyway?
Why are you asking me that? There's no point in me telling you the time when you know you can't be there.
Take it easy. I'm asking just in case. By some stroke of luck, if I happen to have the time to show up, then I'll be there for sure.
What do you mean by some stroke of luck?
It's okay. I don't know what that means really, but you should tell me the time, though. What time is your science lab?
You're so stubborn. It's lesson 5.
Oh, the 5th lesson of the day, huh? If I can shift my lunch hour, then I'm pretty sure I should have no problem making it there on time.
I don't want to hear another word about this.
Okay, fine. Anyway, you should be well rested for your experiment in school tomorrow, so time for bed.
It's only 7:30.
Oh, it's still that early, is it? Right. Shall we watch some TV then?
Sure.
Hey, a commercial for cameras. You see, even the TV is telling us to take photographs.
Actually, it's trying to sell you a camera, Dad.
I really love spending time with you like this.
We'll conduct the experiment in the 5th lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be using an alcohol lamp. It's making me so nervous.
Yeah, me as well.
I don't think we need to conduct an experiment about boiling water. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, we already know what'll happen.
Really? Did you say you guys already know the result of the experiment we're gonna be doing in the science lab today? That's just awesome!
Nothing awesome about it. In fact, you're odd if you don't know.
He's right, and I'm guessing that you don't know.
I have absolutely no idea. My mom pours some water in a kettle, and after that, she turns the stove light on. And before I know it, that cold water has become hot water.
Wow. I hope that you discover something new in today's science lab experiment and it opens your eyes, man.
Yeah, same. Make sure you spend as much time as you need observing how water boils.
I'll take as much time as I need to. Ah, I'm so excited!
Hey, did you hear what Yamada-kun just said about the boiling water experiment in science lab?
Yeah, I think it's great for him to have something to look forward to.
Hold on, you envy him?
I don't envy him for boiling water. Pooh!
Everybody, time to move on to the science lab. Please make your way there. Do it quickly and quietly.
I'll bet this experiment isn't gonna mean much of anything to guys like Hanawa-kun and Nagayama-kun.
Well, I think the meaning lies in doing the experiment with your classmates.
I agree. Besides, I don't think I've ever had the chance to seriously observe an ordinary matter such as boiling water before. This experiment gives me the chance to do exactly that.
I guess so.
Come to think of it, I've never seriously observed either.
Okay, class. Today we're going to be boiling some water. This involves the use of alcohol lamps, so be careful.
Yes!
Will the group leaders please come up and get an alcohol lamp?
Let me see. Where could the science lab be? Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, there's Tamae. Look at her face. She's absolutely engrossed with the lesson. Let me take a picture.
The next step is for me to come around to your tables one by one and light your lamps. Everybody remain seated and no noise, please.
Yes!
Whoa! What he's doing reminds me of the candle service at a wedding. When someone goes around to the tables to light candles. One day soon the same thing will happen for Tamae. My goodness, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. All right, enough. You're here to watch a science experiment, so cut out the waterworks. Come on, get a grip on yourself.
It's Hanami-san's father.
Wow, this flame looks really pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah! Cool! The lamp is lit up! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Yamada-kun, how could you get so excited about a lit alcohol lamp, huh?
Yeah, and it's dangerous to mess around like that.
Right, I'm sorry.
Okay, now that all the alcohol lamps are successfully lit, it's time for you to begin the experiment of boiling water. Everyone place the beaker with the water over the flame. When you notice the state of your water changing, please make a record of it in your books.
Yes! Hey, guys, is the water boiling yet?
It's nowhere near boiling point. You can tell just by looking.
So what does that look like when the water is boiling?
Then you'll see bubbles all over the place.
Take a look, Yamada. You can already see some small bubbles on the bottom of the beaker. Very soon, these bubbles are gonna get bigger.
Wow, you know so much about this.
Brilliant. I got a shot of Tamae teaching Yamada-kun. There are so many photogenic scenes at a science lab.
Look, there are more of the small bubbles now.
I see them.
Notice the size of the bubbles is getting bigger, too.
Guys, this really isn't something new to us, you know.
No kidding.
Huh? We have to stop this or the water's gonna spill onto the table!
Don't worry. Calm down, will ya?
Please stop this!
An emergency situation. Second half up next.
I'm out of here!
Everybody stay calm!
Oh my goodness! Tamae! Tamae!
What on earth are you doing here?
Forget about that right now. Get to the exit. Move, Maru-chan, quick!
Sir, wait for me! Hold on!
Wait up, Fujiki-kun! Fire! Help! It's a fire! Help us, please!
Hey, we're okay. Calm down.
Easy, Nagasawa.
A fire! A fire! A fire! No! Fire!
Hey, stop!
Well, he's done for.
Nah, he'll be all right soon.
Glad that's over. It's out, kids.
Oh, that's good.
That was frightening.
Yeah, I thought the worst for a moment.
I thought I asked you not to come here, Dad. You need to get back to work now.
I'm glad I did. I was able to save you from the big fire.
This is a state of emergency!
Did Nagasawa...
Yep, Nagasawa pushed the emergency button.
Nagasawa-kun?
Yes, he just screamed, "It's a fire!" and ran out into the hallway.
Nagasawa-kun, he's absolutely terrified of fires. He must have been panicking when he pushed it.
All right, children. I'm going over to the intercom room. I want every one of you to stay right here. Attention all students. The emergency bell has now been switched off. A fire broke out during a science lab class, but no one was hurt, and the fire has been contained.
That was Maruko's science class.
I wonder how the fire started.
What exactly were they doing? I'd like to know.
Nagasawa-kun? Yes, teacher. Nagasawa-kun, everything's okay now, so we can go back to the science lab. Teacher, I was so scared, so I pushed the emergency button. I was afraid that the fire would spread and then... Yes, I know that. Nagasawa-kun?
I'm surprised Nagasawa hit the emergency bell.
I know.
He would. He's still dealing with the memories of the fire he had.
By the way, why was your father at the school, Honami-san?
He was there because he wanted to get a photograph of me working with an alcohol lamp for the first time in my life.
Really? He came all the way there for that? That's awesome!
Yeah, but it's lucky he was there when the fire broke out because he was able to pull me and Tama-chan away to safety.
I guess I'm happy that he was of some use.
Anyway, all of this was Yamada's doing. He was the one who knocked over the alcohol lamp.
Yeah, true. He got so surprised when he saw the water boiling. He picked up the beaker with his bare hands, and it all kicked off from that moment.
It was just an accident.
In the end, I'm just happy that nobody in school was hurt.
Well, one.
Yeah, that's what matters.
I did it. It was me. I was the most upset of them all. That's why I needlessly pushed the emergency button. As a result, I threw the whole school into panic mode. I simply can't believe how much of a coward I am. I'm always making mean remarks to everyone without remorse. But when something like this happens, then... what the guys in school must think of me.
Nagasawa-kun.
Huh? What is it? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it.
Huh?
I know what I did. I saw the alcohol lamp get knocked over, and I hit the emergency bell. I panicked, and I guess I just reacted badly. Go ahead and laugh now.
I would never laugh at you, man. It's understandable that you panicked when you saw the fire. Of all the people in the class, you understand the danger most. Anyway, I know I ran off and left you behind with the fire. I wasn't thinking about you and ran away so I could save my own life. Like everyone says, I'm the biggest coward around. In such a crisis, I'll try to save myself. Obviously, that's the kind of person I am. Huh?
My opinion of you as a person won't change because of some desperate confession like the one you just made. In fact, my opinion of you isn't gonna change. There's a difference between us now. I have to live my life knowing that I'm the guy who panicked and punched the emergency button. The truth is, I envy your cowardice, because despite how much of a coward you are, you didn't do what I did.
You can't be jealous of someone who's a coward. I don't want to see you upset like this. I can't stand it. You can't blame yourself for pressing an emergency button in a fire.
You never press an emergency button. You have no idea how I feel, so quit yapping.
But you did nothing wrong. I mean, it was all Yamada's fault to begin with. The only reason we're going through all this is him. He had to pick up a piping hot beaker with his bare hands. One thing led to another, and here we are. Maybe Yamada-kun is out there somewhere feeling upset as well.
Huh? Hey, Fujiki-kun! Hey, Nagasawa-kun! What's going on? What are you two doing up there? Everything all right?
Yamada-kun isn't feeling upset about anything.
Come on, guys. Let's play a game. Yeah?
Fujiki-kun, go on. Play a game with him.
No, thank you. I'm the kind of guy who runs away in a crisis, remember? You know that I'm a coward.
You're a coward!
Yeah, we've already agreed that I am one!
Wow, that is dangerous.
Yeah, I was so frightened, too.
Same here. When I heard the emergency bell, I started wondering what had happened. I had no idea something happened in your class.
Nagasawa got upset and punched the emergency button. Man, I feel so bad for the guy.
Anyway, I'm glad you're all right.
And you know, while we were all in danger from the fire, Tama-chan's dad showed up out of nowhere and pulled us all to safety.
What? Why did Tama-chan's dad show up so abruptly at your class?
I'll guess it's something to do with pictures.
Right. He wanted to get a photograph of Tama-chan using an alcohol lamp for the first time in her life.
I don't understand that guy.
So, how did he get out of work?
I heard he switched his lunch hour so he could be there.
Amazing, really.
Yes, it's good. After all, Honami-san's passion is what makes him who he is, right?
I agree. He was there, so he was able to save Maruko.
Yeah, that's right. We owe Maruko's very life to Honami-san and his passion.
Now, wait just a minute. I don't think we should say I owe my life to him. But yes, he did rescue me.
Seriously? You skipped work so you could take some photographs? Have you lost your mind or something?
It's good I did. Because I was there, I was able to save Tamae and her friend. Otherwise, both of them could be lying in a hospital right now.
Well, no. Still, though, it was luck that Dad was there to help us out, Mom.
Right, see? I saved the lives of my daughter and her friend today. I've had such a great day. I was able to save some children, and I got shots of rare moments.
Huh? You got shots of rare moments? So you were taking pictures in a fire?
Yep, you bet. It's a moment of you in a crisis involving an alcohol lamp.
Who would want such a memory, huh?
Here, go on, take a look.